Good morning, Peter. Well, in the little township of Happy Valley, there's a degree of calm because yesterday was a fairly frantic day when the fire approached the edges of the town, came in through the northwest corner and around on the western side, but managed the community with the help of the QFES and the volunteer fire brigades managed to contain and avoid any structural damage around the town at all. So we're feeling a degree of comfort. There was an enormous amount of aerial bombing and support to quell and suppress, but so certainly within the town here, it's very relaxed at the moment, and we're conscious though of the two communities just to our south at the Oaks and Yidney Rocks area that the fire kept moving towards the south, so it will move towards them.
How close did the flames get, Russell?
Well, there's a dingo fence that sits around the township, and it certainly crossed through the fence. So the flames were around some of the generator sheds and water tank infrastructure of properties, but because they'd been wetting them down, they were suppressed, and the houses that have got fire hoses were able to help manage that risk and avoid any infrastructure loss.
Okay, so just to paint a picture for us, did it get several metres close, tens of metres or hundreds of metres? How close did the flames get to
probably
actually?
Tens of metres from properties. So, but we've woken up this morning having had a storm overnight with 25 mil of rain. So it's nice to see everything damped down already today.
Well, that'll just about do it.
Well, I don't know, but wait for the official count on that. But it's certainly it gives a high degree of comfort.
Yeah, well, I mean, you take whatever you can get, but 25 mils is a pretty good downpour. And I guess Rob Sharp, our local meteorologist here this morning, said there may well be a nasty wind change that comes later on in the day. Would you be worried about that?
Well, we've had a number of wind changes that have been pushing the fire to and from and around, and so as a community we've been prepared for the fires that have been advancing with the northerly winds down the beach and from the northwest, and at the same time the risk that with the southwesterly, the fire that had been threatening over at Kingfisher could turn and come back across towards us. So as a community we've been very watchful of the winds and anticipating that they'll come at us from any direction.
Okay. Is there any threat as we speak, Russell?
We've got an update very shortly, but with the QFES guys. But right at the moment, there's minimal smoke, and it feels very calm.
Okay. Well, for now, let's fingers crossed. But it looks as though it's a job well done from the local brigades and the local authorities. Absolutely,
enormous support from across all of QFES and the rural fire brigades, and the fact that the community itself, we were prepared. We'd been started about 12 months ago. We installed water tanks for the fire trucks with hydrants attached. So that meant that they were able to draw water quickly and able to have that ability to respond.